Ladies and gentlemen, traders, welcome back to another Relentless recap. As you guys are tuning in, be sure to hit that thumbs up. And if you're a new viewer, consider subscribing. Before we jump into it, do remember our disclaimer. All right, remember that day trading is risky business. A lot of people are having a hard time, so take it easy, take it slow, become experienced and competent before putting out a lot of risk. This way, you can ensure your tuition to the market will be low. Other than that, remember, copy trading does not work here on this channel. And lastly, I do not invest for my subscribers, so be careful of fake accounts, all right? Now, with that being said, let's jump into it. As you guys can see from the thumbnail, we are green about $3,500 today. Relentless trader, what stocks did you trade? What setups and patterns were you looking for? How did you get it done? Well, it all started off like every other day would start off with me looking at my Momo Pro scanner, coming down here to the gap scan and checking the filter here, Relentless Momo, all right, THAR and so forth down the list. Guys, every day I check the scans to see what's up, right? I mean, it's just natural occurrence here, natural thing that we do. And this morning, my watch list was compiled and composed of a few stocks, including, if I pull up here in the Discord, let's see. We had, let's see here, there's some talks about the BMWs and the Infinities and so forth. Alert, alert, alert. There we go. We had ASPI as well, STBX, BIVI, and JFBR. Those were some of my top stocks, and we did trade a few others that hit the 5-day scans, as in geez, VSTE and I believe QNCX. So we can start off with QNCX and we'll make our way up. We'll also look at some of the losses here towards the end. QNCX, as you guys can see, a decent steady uptrend. You know, ideally this is where I'm doing my best when stocks are trending up. Now the volume was fairly light early, so I didn't really get involved on this one up until 9:55, right in this area here. So we had the red to green, and I basically saw this thing pushing up over high of day, and so I jumped in on the wave right around here, around 64, and started to attack the stock as it was going higher. I was able to get myself 300 bucks. QNCX, not bad, right? A lot of uptrend trading today, ignoring all backside. ASPI. ASPI, likewise, early to start. We were watching here to see. In fact, let's put on the show trades here. I think we got the first move and then a couple. Yep, okay. Second move. Looks like we got the second move. This is why I have to put on the show trades. Can't remember every time. So, red to green, front side here, getting a little something through the VWAP, and then buying the dips on the candlesticks, looking for the pop. Sadly, the 1-minute candle did not make the new high, but it was enough for us to get up 300 bucks, and then we gave back a little bit, trying for bottoms here. And again, gotta make sure to avoid any backside slash downtrend. But I did look pretty overextended panic flush on this particular bounce area here. So not too bad, but we still got to be careful about backside, all right? But yeah, the first 1-minute candle, I don't believe I was watching at this one right away into the open, so we didn't get anything there. Moving on, we had, let's see, STI next stock. Front side, again, front side momentum. Front side momentum is what's going to take us to victory here. So this one, initially, I mean, we traded this stock quite a bit. We had lows here around 59 cents and then a high of 65. It pulled back. And then again, lows of 58 cents, high of 61. And so if we can attack the front side range, let's see the ones where that we got in on. Apply, okay. So we got over here and then over here. And you can see, you know, sometimes we don't really need a lot to get gains with this style. I mean, that's what this style of trading really is all about, like capitalizing on small market moves and being able to pull something out of the stock, right? So 400 bucks here, and before you know it, this stuff is adding up, right? So STI, and if I'm to get a little bit more particular about the entries here, we're using a little bit of bigger size. We're taking a cent or two at a time, and levels like this where okay, we had a high up at 62, the dip here comes down to 58. You can see, at an aggregate here, we're buying 59 area. And this thing does bounce up a little bit, right? And then from this candle, we continue. 1 minute candle makes a new high at 61. And this pushed all the way to 63.52, right? So, these areas, they add up small cents, half of a penny, full penny, 2 pennies, whatever you can get, whatever you can snag on the way. And before you know it, you're up a couple $100 or a couple $1,000, right? VSTE, this was a pretty good stock. And VSTE is what we would have thought THAR would have been. THAR, our main stock of the day. I was very excited to trade this one, but sadly, it didn't hold up its levels. I even got green. I traded pre-market. I missed a beautiful move here. I missed a beautiful curl up. But, that's fine. Coming into the open, some scratch trades. We got ourselves, I think, basically flat. And then on the move up here, we're able to capitalize. So let's pull up the archive. Let me show you guys this crazy trade. And this was a breakout trade, really. Crazy breakout. And I sold like pretty early, man. So it's gonna get ready for break of 550. 550 is essentially going to give this entire move here. And this is the thing with these stocks not really pausing and dipping after the initial rip. It's still happening. So right here, like, okay, I'm not in below the $0.50. I kind of fumbled the trade below the level at like 35. So okay, we're holding above 50. I'm gonna jump in at 50. I mean, you can see my fill is like sky high here. I guess at the moment I bought is where the stock started to move, and so I was selling into the strength right here, selling up at 80, 85, and I needed to wait here. We had a study session. We had a study. In fact, I gotta post the study session. There's a study session I gotta post for the students. It's myself and literally all the team health members. Save, I think everyone except for Calamity and Crispy was there. And something that was pointed out from Beam was that we have to, my goodness, we have to be patient to let these breakouts go and really wait for sometimes more of a signal to sell rather than just, selling into the strength early. Because if we look at the tape, when I'm selling, look at the tape while I'm selling. No weakness, only strength. And it just keeps, there's a little bit of red right here, 611. If I'd sold here, I think that would have made more sense. But it just kept going. I mean, it just kept going right up into the halt level. So I'm out at 80. And I left, was that 30 cents above the whole dollar, plus 20 cents to the whole dollar. I left 50 cents on the table, man. I sold for 20 cents gain. I got the worst fill on the bid coming out here at 50. Right here is where I'm going to look to buy. I mean, you can see the ASPI price kind of inched up, which is part of why I got that terrible fill. And it just took off from there. Selling up into the strength. And it just keeps going. So we needed to give it, I think 611 exit. If I was to wait a little more, would have been more appropriate. But the resumption trade just absolutely obliterated us. And on top of that, I was late to the resumption. I was trading a different stock. By the time I noticed what was happening, it was just too late. I should have left it alone. Like, I tried to chase the entry here. Let's see. So initially, you can see my mouse cursor here. Even like I'm gonna come over to the stock. I'm like trying to catch my bearings of what's going on, and I'm like, oh, resumption is about to happen. And if I was really watching at this, you can just look at what's going on. Like it's just too late. If I was ready to go here, I would have been in a little earlier. Right here, I'm just this is just such a terrible trade because I have no idea what's going on, and I'm trying to chase for the new highs. Like, what needed to happen for me here is I needed to lose everything. I needed the stock to go from $6 down to 5, and me losing 2,500 to learn my lesson. Because why the hell am I why am I doing that to myself? This trade is essentially me being a blind person like this, right? Me being a blind person with a stick in my hand like this, and just hitting buy like this was a gamble. And I don't gamble. I don't show up here to gamble. This is by far my worst trade of the day, simply because I forgot the resumption time and I came too late. I just saw level 2 moving and hit buy. Like what? What? Like what? How could I possibly do something so stupid in year 5? Like, I'm in year 5 and I'm doing something so dumb. So I deserve to lose all my money on that trade. Yeah, I've had a terrible cold, so bear with me here. Yeah, this was just a disaster, and rightfully so. I lost all my $500 there. Right, that's the right thing to happen to me right here. The right thing to teach me a lesson, to slap me in the face and say, "Do not try it. Do not do it again." That is the right thing to happen to me right there. If I was rewarded, I would try this on a stock at $20, and before you know it, losing 10K. Right? This is the real deal. This is what needed to happen to me. So I'm very glad the market was able to put me in my place, and I can do the right thing next time. Just why wait? Why take $500? It's like, I'm trying to stress the point, right? I got a couple 20s in my wallet. It's like if I go to the window with my $20 and just go throw it away. It's just so stupid. This is moving on. All right, what's next? Um. Anyhow, so we proceeded to lose our money there, and then so we had ENSC was the last stock here. ENSC, as you guys will see up there in the show trades, we really were active on this one, and we did a good job of primarily trading the upside move, and once the consolidation breaks down, we're out of there. So again, we kind of missed a little of this area, but upside move primarily, avoiding backside. Upside move primarily, avoiding backside. And hey, Relentless, what are you looking for? What's going on with the pennies is a bigger size, taking the half cent, taking the 1 cent, 2 cent trades, and keeping tight stops, being very active. I've had a success with the 5-minute setup. One time a couple days ago, had a terrible loss another couple days ago. So I think the 5-minute setups may be best to avoid. Maybe the accuracy might not be as good because some of the pullbacks are just so massive that by the time we base out, I get stopped out. So with the quick scalps, with bigger size, we for sure can continue to make gains here. So in and out over and over and over and over. And the chat room did pretty decently again today, especially Lucas, who had a fantastic day. Let's pull up the profit loss section. Let's see here. Participation. Andy, Cactus, Derek, D Trades, Beam with a nice day as well. Marcelo had a bit of a frustrating day, but I believe ended green. Green Dream. You can see the numbers are not as crazy as they were yesterday. Enzo also adding to the green here. What else did we have? Jake started off a little bigger red, about $6, but came back almost to flat. Lucas was today's MVP, man. Lucas was today's MVP. These people. Lucas was today's MVP. Lucas 17,000 on ENSC. Just insane, man. Hold up. Just like this guy taking off the black glasses. Hold on. Wow. 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 Craziness. 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 Lucas, you absolute beast. You absolute beast. Momo Bro, $300. Beam finished at 4K. We saw CH red to green. Big Steve 2600. Save the monster 16K. Back from vacation, recovered his loss from Monday. I think it's a short couple days vacation for Save. He's back in business. And then do we have any more coming up? Minty 4.6. D Trades had a 1K we saw earlier. Small red here, not too bad. And then Tim Roth account is mooning, bro. 400% gain over the last few weeks or a few days. Gus. And Tim ended red today, surprisingly. You know, I thought he'd maybe pull out another 5-10K day, but Tim ended red. Minty, also green. Trevo, also green. So shout out to the chat room. Broker Trades getting it done. Mr. Man, red today. Dan Shark, small red. SF, small green. Mark C, small green. Zay, red today. Zay got stubborn. ENSC broke rules, paid the price. You know, like the market has to put us in our place. Like me breaking the rule on that stock, I needed the market to put me in my place, right? But okay, that's gonna do it. Hit that thumbs up. Relentless traders out of here. Just recap, you know, a little bit more, you know, on the rougher side, but all's well ends well. I think that is the saying. Hit that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Tomorrow we'll be good to go at 8:50 a.m. pre-market. Should be a good session. Catch you guys then. Relentless Trader signing out. Peace.